Hello, I'm Lucyann Vierling, and I'm the chair of the Institute's Education and Workforce Development Task Force. This year's task force study explored the concept of opportunity youth. Those between the ages of 16 and 24 who are not enrolled in school and not participating in the labor market. There are currently 4.6 million opportunity youth nationwide. Nearly 40% of young people between the ages of 16 and 24 are weakly attached or unattached to school and work at some point during that formative time. Many young people aspire to advance and secure family wage jobs, participate in civic activities, and better their communities. Once these young adults have experienced disconnection from school and work, however, it's often unlikely they will meet these aspirations. Furthermore, a large majority of family supporting wage jobs require some training or credentialing beyond a high school degree. Yet only 1% of youth who have been disconnected will ever earn an associate's degree or higher. The first step was to determine what contributes to this disengagement. Research identified the following factors: lack of access to childcare, involvement with the criminal justice system, challenges in social and physical environments, experiences such as poverty, homelessness, mental health challenges, disabilities, or substance abuse. Disconnection among young people is often affected by income, race or ethnic background, and residential environment. The effects of this disconnection without intervention can follow individuals for the rest of their lives, resulting in lower incomes, higher unemployment, adverse physical and mental health outcomes. Young adults who are not in school or do not work represent untapped potential in our communities. Examining the demographic indicators of Northeastern Pennsylvania is crucial when considering what supports are necessary to prevent and re-engage opportunity youth. Consider educational attainment, for example. Compared to the state, Lackawanna and Luzerne County have slightly higher rates of people who do not have high school diplomas. Both counties do have somewhat higher percentages of high school graduates and individuals with some college, but no degrees or associate's degrees. At the same time, both Lackawanna and Luzerne counties have smaller shares of people with baccalaureate degrees or postgraduate degrees compared to Pennsylvania as a whole. Also, the poverty levels of Lackawanna and Luzerne County are higher than the statewide average, and their rates of disconnected youth are higher as well. Multifaceted and intersecting experiences such as poverty, homelessness, mental health challenges, and physical disabilities contribute to the disconnect some youth feel from education and employment. As such, it is crucial to recognize that employment-specific interventions alone are likely insufficient to support opportunity youth and should be accompanied by interventions to health, education, and social environments. The young people struggling and off track before the pandemic will have the most difficulty reconnecting with jobs and schools. These young people and their communities should receive the greatest attention and resources available to address this crisis. These hardest hit youth tend to live in low-income communities of color, particularly Black and Native American communities. Various case studies and best practices were identified in our study to prevent disconnection and re-engage disconnected youth. These recommendations address systemic challenges, atypical development pathways, donor involvement, coordinated data systems and service delivery, disconnected youth involvement, soft skills development, robust on-ramps to employment, a public health approach, community involvement, needle-moving collaboratives. It is also crucial to consider the disconnected youth from a diverse group. The experiences and factors contributing to their disconnection must be understood in order to provide them with the best and most appropriate supports. The successful reconnection of young people is a local and national issue. At the local level, it requires community collaborations across multiple sectors, including nonprofit organizations, school districts, government entities. By working together, they can effectively remove barriers, connect the many systems that touch the lives of young people, and develop and strengthen education and employment pathways.